Brooke and Jubal's second date update.
It's been a while since we got an email for a second date update where somebody says they found the one on their first date. And Justin is on the phone right now. He says that the girl he went out with is the one.
Wow.
And he never wants her to escape his firm grasp.
Okay, now it gets creepy.
He wants to grab her and make sure she always stays in his life and that the one won't slip away. Hey, Justin, before we start this second date update, you don't have the one chained up in your basement, do you?
No.
Okay,
good.
creepy laugher. All right.
Because I won't be involved in that again. All right?
That should be a hard no, not a laugh no.
Your email did say, though, that you think this woman is the one. Before we get into all that, where did you meet her?
I met her through some friends of ours. It was kind of like an old high school buddy set me up with her, and I haven't really hung out with a whole lot of girls, and I was really eager to go on a date.
Like ever? You never hung out with girls like ever?
I think he means dates.
Yeah. I haven't dated in a long time. I've definitely hung out with girls, but it's been a while, so I just did a blind date, and I mean, I thought she was the one. I still think she might be the one.
Have you ever felt that way about someone before?
No, never. I mean, I've always been, pretty stingy, and I'm definitely not going to settle. And I think that no matter what, I've got to find a way to marry this girl. She's perfect.
Wow.
Whoa.
Okay.
These stories either end up really romantic if the girl reciprocates those feelings, or you end up looking like crazy.
Well, I'm crazy in love, so.
All right.
Nice spin.
Beyonce.
Spin.
Well, tell us what you did for your date.
Yeah, well, before we even went out on the date, I just really wanted to show her the kind of guy I am. So I sent her a bunch of flowers to her work. And I actually went and got one of each kind of flower because I wasn't sure which one was her favorite. So,
Like every flower?
It's just a bouquet of millions.
Yeah.
Thousands of flowers.
almost, I mean, one of each of the ones that I could buy individually, it was like $200 worth of flowers.
Damn. All right.
Wait, hold up. This is for a person you've never even met?
I mean, I wanted to start strong.
Real strong.
What did she, had you guys talked on the phone even?
Just basic texting, like to set up the date. That's it.
Okay. So
What-
you already are showing her that you're really into her.
Yeah, I mean, I just wanted everything to go perfect in case she was that special, and turned out that I was right. And I wrote her a note that said, hey, I don't know which is your favorite flower, so maybe when we meet, you can let me know which one you like the best.
And she
And how
texted
did-
you back and said she had allergies and now she's in the hospital for a week because of all those flowers.
What'd she say to the huge $200 bouquet?
She said, wow, this is a lot. And she said thanks, but I think maybe it was a little much, but
Yeah.
I don't know. At least she knows I'm serious.
Oh my God, what'd
That's
you do
true.
on the date then if you started with that?
In my mind, the perfect date, it was any girl's dream. We met for a winery tour.
Whoa.
Man, okay. So you're
Okay.
going all out. How was the wine tour? Not just like, was it interesting? I mean, how was it with her? I'm sure it was kind of cool.
Tell me about the Zinfandel.
Yeah.
It was really good. I mean, I was a little nervous, and they were telling us to spit out the wine after we tasted. And I mean, I knew that was what you're supposed to do, but I ended up drinking most of it, and so I got a little drunk.
You
Nice.
can get wasted on
Oh,
the
that's
wine
all right.
tour.
Yeah.
That's all right.
Did she get drunk too?
I think a little bit, but I think I was definitely more drunk, but I don't think she could tell.
Okay, as long as you had a driver, you're good. And did you guys go to dinner after that?
No, we just did the winery tour. Then it was pretty early still, so I asked her if she wanted to come back to my place, and I already had some more wine and cheese and snacks set up on my rooftop.
Dang,
Wait,
bro.
You had a rooftop picnic already planned?
Yeah. So I had that set up. I set that up that morning.
Dude,
Whoa, okay.
what if you had met this girl and you hated her?
I guess, if she wasn't, if we weren't meshing and I didn't really like her, I could have just not invited her back and could have just had the wine myself.
Yeah. Spend time with somebody you like, you know? But obviously it did go well, and you guys went back there. And how did that whole thing play out? Did you get a kiss or more?
Oh, my
Or
gosh.
less?
I mean, yeah, she
Or
was
in the middle somewhere? Or...
She was.
What I'm
she
asking
was
is, did you get any action,
Oh my
Justin?
God, he's trying to tell
Action.
you.
I didn't want to. Again, I wanted to show her I was serious, and I mean, she's just a striking girl, like just gorgeous, and I've never been that close, felt that close to a woman in my life. Maybe maybe my mom, but other than that,
Okay.
probably no one.
Okay.
Let's never compare romantic things and then throw in your mom during that.
That's what she told me too, to just not bring up my mom. But I'm really close with my mom.
Wait,
But
did
anyway,
you bring up your mom a bunch while you guys were having wine at your place?
Well, with the blanket we were sitting on, my mom had quilted it, and so I was telling her about that, but then I stopped and I asked her if she wanted to kiss, and she did.
She said
Hey,
yes.
that worked?
Yeah, and we hung out for a while, and we looked at the stars, and then it got kind of cold, so I just called her a cab home, and so I thought it was perfect. I mean, I was just reeling, I thought this is the girl. I was thinking about our wedding, and
Whoa, dude.
All right, so
then she never called me back.
How many times have you called her?
A lot more than I want to count.
Oh, no.
okay, so you've called her a bunch, and has she responded to anything?
No, it's been 5 days, and I hope she's okay. I haven't gotten anything.
You have any idea why?
I mean, I hope that maybe she lost her phone.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Okay, well, keep hoping, because I don't think that happened.
I don't know. Maybe she wasn't digging it, but I thought she was.
All right, well, she did kiss you, so that's a good sign.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a good kiss.
Nice. Okay, well, I'm going to play a song, and then we'll come back and call her and get your second date update, okay?
All right.
All right, hang on.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
If you're just tuning in for today's second date update, Justin is on the phone, and Justin says the girl he went out with is the one.
Aw.
Except technically, I think she's number 3. Because the pool's not very large for Justin. He said that he's only been out with 2 other women before this. So, Justin, how can you be sure that number 3 is the one?
Well, I think you just know, when you know, it's, I mean, she was just out of this world. She was like a glowing swan when I saw her. I was just went numb.
Okay. I think, you know what? Anybody that I've ever talked to that is currently with the one has said the same thing.
Yeah, glowing swan.
Glowing, you said glowing? I think you said growing swan.
No.
Anyway, they always refer to him as a swan, so
Yeah.
I think you're right, Justin. Hopefully we can get her on the phone and find out why she's not calling you back, though.
Yeah, I just need to speak with her, whatever it takes. I'll move mountains to at least just see her again or speak with her.
I kind of don't want to call her because I want to see you try to move a mountain. But we'll call her right now and see if we can get her on the phone. You ready?
I'm ready.
All right, here we go.
Hello.
Hi, is this Martha?
Hi, who am I speaking with?
Hi. This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the Morning. It's a radio show.
Okay.
How are you?
Am I on the radio?
That's a good question.
Mm-hmm.
But I asked how you were first, so I can't tell you that yet.
You good, I guess?
Okay, yeah, you're on the radio. So the reason that we're calling you today is because we do a segment on our show called the Second Date Update. Are you familiar with that at all?
What is that?
Well, it's the thing we do on our show where if you go out on a date with somebody and then they don't call you back after, you can email us to get that person on the phone and ask what happened. And we got an email about you from a dude named Justin.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay, is that
He's a romantic dude, sent you a bunch of flowers. You guys went wine tasting, unless I've got the completely wrong Martha on the phone. And in that case, I'll let you...
Justin.
What's that?
You know him?
I know Justin.
Okay. So this is the Martha that went out with them wine tasting.
Yeah, that's me.
Okay.
It sounds like he set up a really romantic date for you guys.
It was fine. It was fine. It was good.
It was good?
I mean, the way he described it, it was magical.
I mean, he put a lot of time and thought into it clearly, and I could tell he thought it was special.
Yeah.
Did you not think it was special?
Yeah, no, I mean, it was cool. I had a good time. He would clearly thought that it was more special than I did.
Yeah, I could see that. I mean, talking just briefly to him,
Yeah.
he was a very eager person.
This is like the date of the
Like
lifetime for him.
he wanted to be the hopeless romantic for sure.
Yes. I mean, I think that's the right word.
All right, and is that why you aren't calling him back, because you just don't feel the same?
I mean, it's part of it. It was a pretty good date, to be honest. If it weren't for, the end of the night, I think I maybe would have called him back.
What happened at the end?
Well, we made out a little bit or whatever, and I don't know, it just got kind of weird after that.
Did he start crying?
I
feel like he
actually
would have
see
cried.
it.
He
Yeah.
seems like a crier.
Honestly, I think that would have been better if he would have cried.
What?
Or did he do something else? Like you kissed and then he just couldn't control himself and then,
Oh my
like,
God, Jubal, nobody
hey,
thought
he
that
was
but
really
you.
into it.
Pop?
Yeah.
What?
Did that happen?
Oh my God, no. We were sitting down and he was looking up at the stars and he was like, "Oh my God, that's our constellation. That looks like a heart, so that's our constellation."
Oh, wow.
He's trying to be romantic, I think.
No.
We talked to him a little bit, and he doesn't really go out with a lot of women. So I think his whole dating thing is kind of new for him. So I think he was just trying to be super romantic.
Excited.
Yeah, I guess, but I don't know, like, no, never mind.
What? Now you have to say. You can't say never mind.
No, this is so much worse.
How?
Okay.
At one point, he leans over and he's like grabbing my stomach, and he was just like, "My children are gonna live here one day."
Oh, he
Back up
touched
off
your
my womb, okay?
I know.
What?
I know. And he was like, "Oh, it looks so cozy." He's like, "It looks so warm."
Oh.
Wow.
I know. It was
Oh
so
my
much.
God.
That's an interesting comment for sure.
What did you
Yeah,
do?
it's
I would have
interesting.
screamed, maybe hit somebody.
I mean, I pretty much was immediately just like, "Okay, gotta go," and I was
Yeah.
done. I was done.
Oh my God.
That's understandable.
Man.
Dude.
Well, that explains why you weren't calling him back.
Uh-huh.
Martha, he's actually on the other line listening too and wants to talk to you,
Oh,
though,
we're
by
so
the way.
sorry.
Sure, maybe he wants to see if that space is still for rent, I don't know.
Oh my God, seriously?
Yeah, Justin, are you still there?
Yeah.
Oh my God. Justin, that's
Justin,
so
what
creepy.
are you doing?
Yeah.
Well, you guys are taking it out of context. It wasn't that bad. And Martha, it's
It
good to
wasn't-
hear your voice.
She starts laughing. Oh my God.
I wanted to talk to you for forever. I mean, it felt like forever. It's been 5 days, but
Yeah.
I mean, how are you?
Yeah, I'm fine.
I don't think that's the issue, is how she is. I think the issue is what you said to her, Justin.
Did you not hear what she said?
There's a lot of buildup. And there's a lot of wine, and it seemed like the right thing to do because we had talked about everything else, and we were cuddling.
Oh,
and your
yeah, but
stomach was
Justin,
right
like that was so far over my line of what is acceptable on a first date. Like it's crazy.
You know what, Martha? Love is crazy, and love makes you do and say and feel crazy
You
things.
don't
and
love me. You don't love me.
you might not think that, but there's love already in my heart for you.
And he wants to put it in your belly.
Oh my God.
Oh my God. I know that you fall hard or whatever, but it's not okay to tell somebody that you're going to impregnate them and like have their baby on a first date. Like that's so much.
I was just saying what could happen. I wasn't going to impregnate you on the first date, and I thought you'd like that.
Justin, I met you at like 4:00 that day. That was the first time we ever saw each other. And then by the evening, you're like, "Oh, you're going to have my baby." It's like, it's so much. It's so much.
I meant it as a compliment and something
You
to
meant
look
it as a
forward to.
compliment.
As a compliment. You have childbearing body. You're
Oh my
healthy.
God.
Oh my God.
Oh my God.
Dude. Stop.
Are you serious right now?
Martha,
You don't even know me. You don't.
you told me your middle name. I know everything. You told me.
Oh my God. Anyone that checks her ID knows her middle name. Why are you not hearing what she said? Like, why aren't you apologizing right now?
I know I came off maybe a little strong, but
Oh my
I
God.
feel like you're my soulmate, and I will do anything just to hang out with you again. And I can reel it back in. I can be less intense, but I really think that I'm the guy for you.
Oh my God, Justin.
Justin, you can't like apologize and then say I'll dial it back and then call her your soulmate and then keep pressing for her to love you.
Yeah.
Justin, you're like, you
Well-
are a really nice person, but what you're doing is putting so much pressure on me. Like, this is crazy.
Listen, Martha, I know that you're scared right now, and I'm scared too. I've been scared, and being scared is part of love. It's the first step of love.
You should listen to Justin. He knows what he's talking about. He's been on 3 dates.
Hey.
I mean, I don't even know what to say right now.
Well, you could
Justin-
say yes to Justin and go on another date. Martha, would you like to go on a second date with Justin? We will pay for it.
Yeah.
Well,
that's
we
just-
can't pay for the in vitro if he wants to do that, but we will pay for you guys to go out on a date.
I think that's
You
going to be
said
a
yes.
hard thank you, but no thank you. Justin, seriously, I wish you the best in whatever comes next for you. I just like that it's not me. I'm not next, okay?
Martha, you can't end now. You just don't nip this in the bud. We have to try to make this work. Please, 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 please.
I mean, you're making me feel like a bad person here. I'm not
No.
a bad. Come on. I mean, am I wrong here? No.
No, of course, Justin, you're coming off too hard, man. Like, I think it's sweet that you want love so badly, and I think it's sweet that you want romance so badly, but those things don't happen unless the other person feels the same way.
Yeah,
You
I mean,
can't
exactly.
You can't tame love. You can't tame it. I'm not
Can't
going
tame
to.
it.
Dude,
You're
you are
right.
not listening. Justin, you are not listening at all.
I am listening. I'm listening to my heart.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm listening to my heart too, and it's going to be a hard pass.
Oh, man, your
Yeah.
hearts are arguing right now. I don't think they're going to see eye to eye. I don't think you're going to get a second date out of this, Justin.
Martha, we're perfect for one another, but if you don't see that now, I don't know. I can't choose. This is not my brain picking what I want to do. This is my heart picking, and it's chosen you. And you're going to be there forever. Even if I die alone, you'll die with me.
Well, then you won't die alone. Right, Justin?
Exactly.
Good point. Well, okay, congratulations, Justin. I think this worked out for you. You will not die alone because you'll have Martha in your heart.
Oh, my gosh.
Seriously, like, I wish you the best, and I hope that you find that person, okay?
All right. I'm going to write you, though.
All right, Justin, will you write her? And Martha, I hope someday you find somebody that puts a baby in that sweet womb of yours. It sounds amazing.
Oh, my God.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Brooke and Jubal's second date update.
Today's second date update has almost all of the components of a perfect love story.
Oh, I love it already.
You have a house party with tons of people,
That's not really us.
alcohol,
Uh,
a drunken hookup in the bathroom.
gross. Come on. That's no Ryan Gosling film.
But Callie, who was on the phone to do a second date update with us today, missed one of the major components of the perfect love story. We've got all those things. But Callie, I read your email and it didn't say anything about puking. And everybody knows that every love story has to have a little puking in it.
Of course.
Oh, God.
Callie, you want to tell us a little bit about your love story?
Well, I didn't puke. Maybe I should have.
Yes.
Because then the evening probably would have ended a little earlier.
If you would have puked, you wouldn't be doing a second date update right now. You'd be getting married probably.
What man doesn't love a puker is what you're saying?
Apparently, Callie met a guy at a party and they got a little drunk together.
Okay.
She's going to tell us about that. What's the guy's name?
His name is George.
Tell us a little bit about George.
My friend Becca had a party with her boyfriend at their new house, and George works with John, Becca's boyfriend.
Uh-huh.
And we met early in the party, and it was like the best party of my life. We had an amazing time.
So you're certain that he's cute because you met him when you were still sober?
Oh, yeah. No, I mean, like, you know, I'd had maybe one or two drinks early in the evening when we first, like, really started chatting. But
Okay.
he comes up to talk to me, made me laugh. We had a great time. We talked all night. It was amazing.
I want to get to the real amazing part, the hookup in the bathroom.
Oh, I knew you jumped directly there.
What happened with that?
Do we have to jump to the end first? I mean, we had a whole lovely night together.
Well, I'd like to know about that first, yeah. But if you feel like you want to tell us some other information before you get to hooking up in the bathroom, then I guess if you have to.
Just make it quick.
It just makes me sound so terrible.
No, it doesn't. You met the hot guy. I mean, he came up to you in the party.
Yeah, everything was going great. We kept drinking. I don't remember exactly the whole evening. But I remember that we danced. That was great. We started kissing. Oh, so this is embarrassing. I was talking about how I could tell the future. He was like, "What are you talking about?" So I decided to do this whole future telling thing where I started reading his palm.
You started Are you actually like a fortune teller, or was this just something where you were hammered and you're like, this is going to be cute?
Yeah, I just thought it would be cute. I mean, I don't know. I think I read an article about it in middle school or something.
All right, so drunken Callie thought it would be cute to tell him that you were a fortune teller.
Yeah.
And what do you remember about that?
Well, I think I remember this clearly because it was embarrassing.
Okay.
What happened?
I told him, I said, I see in your future a marriage to a short, hot blonde.
What?
And
And
are
I'm
you-
guessing you're the short, hot blonde in that situation.
That's me. Yeah. I'm short and I'm blonde.
I thought you were going to predict like the bathroom hookup,
Yeah,
not
me too.
the marriage.
Well, so then he was like, clearly that made him nervous, and I realized, oh God, get it together. Like, I'm talking about marriage with a guy you just met. So then I was like, I tried to like save myself and be like, just kidding. I just see some booty in your future.
And is that when he was like, okay, I'm on board with this. Now that you've moved on from marriage to booty, I'm down. Let's go to the bathroom.
I don't remember his response very well, but obviously it didn't end the evening.
So you guys hooked up in the bathroom.
That I can confirm. I definitely remember that. It was really hot.
Why
Okay.
would you not choose an open bedroom instead, Callie?
That I don't know. That I don't know.
And bathrooms are so much hotter anyway. Who wants to do it in a bedroom? Everybody does that. Be original.
Gross.
You know?
Yeah, I'm supposed for adventure. We'll go wherever.
How did the bathroom session end?
I don't remember how it ends. This is why I really need your guys' help.
Do you remember even saying goodbye to this guy?
No. All I remember is that we were making out in the bathroom. It was really hot. That's the last thing I remember. I know that we did not sleep together. We did not.
I thought you said you had a hookup in the bathroom.
Yeah, but we didn't go that far.
Oh.
They just made out
That's
in
a
the bathroom.
letdown.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Phrase it differently next time. Just say you made out in the bathroom. I was all excited. Okay, so you didn't sleep with the guy.
No, I woke up on the couch at my friend Becca's house with all my clothes on, so.
But you did get his phone number because you've tried to call him.
I got his phone number from Becca, from her boyfriend John.
Oh.
And I texted a couple times, and I called, and it's his voice on the voicemail, so I know it's his number.
Has he responded at all to you?
No.
Okay.
And I'm really worried I did something stupid when I was drunk, but I really like this guy. So, I mean, I feel like we spent that much time together. I feel like he at least owes me a second chance.
Well, you will play a song, come back, call him, and get your second date update, all right?
You guys are the best. Thank
Yeah.
you so much.
These are my favorite ones to do where people are drunk and don't remember things because I love it when they find out what they did.
Oh, God.
All right, we'll do it right after this.
Thank you.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
All right, if you're just tuning in for the second date update, Callie is on the phone. She wants to call a guy named George that she met at her friend's house party. They met, had a few drinks, had a few more drinks. Sounds like Callie had a few more drinks than that. Anyway, at the end of the night, they ended up in the bathroom making out, and that's the last thing that she remembers.
It's just killing me not knowing what went wrong.
Callie, are you sure you want to call this guy for a second date?
I've thought a lot about this, and, like, maybe I don't want to know, but it's better to know than not know. Like, did I say something stupid? Like, I had done that whole fortune teller bit. Was he just looking for a one-night stand? And maybe he was annoyed that I wouldn't go all the way? Like, I
There's a
don't know.
lot of questions. You're throwing a lot of questions out there, Callie.
Oh, my God.
Let me remind everybody.
I've been, like, going around in my head forever. I have no idea.
Okay.
This
Let me
is
remind
so
everybody.
the inner dialogue of every woman ever that's made out with a guy at a party.
I need to remind everybody what the fortune teller thing was she's talking about. Apparently, at some point during the party, she was drunk and she was like, I'm a fortune teller. Give me your hand. And then she was like, I see you getting married to a short, hot blonde, and that's her. And she said he seemed a little weird at that point. And then you followed up with, I also see booty in your future. Again, talking about her, which probably made him very happy. I was asking if you really wanted to call him for a second date because, look, you were drunk. You took him into the bathroom, but you guys didn't sleep together. Do you really want to be with a guy who wouldn't take advantage of that situation properly?
Jubal.
Yes.
I mean, that's not the kind of guy you take home to mom.
No. No, that is the kind of guy I would totally
Oh,
take him.
you're weird, Callie. Just strange.
No.
All right, I'm going to dial his phone number right now, get him on the phone, and find out why he's not calling you back, okay?
Oh, God. Okay.
All right, here we go.
Hello?
Hi, can I speak to George, please?
Yeah, this is he.
Hey, George, how you doing? This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
I'm good. Who is this?
Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the morning, the radio show.
Okay. Why?
That's a good question, George. I'm calling you today because one of our listeners emailed us about you.
Okay.
Her name is Callie.
Oh, my gosh.
It's a girl that you met at a party a little while ago?
Yeah, I remember.
Well, she emailed us about you because you're not calling her back, and she's tried to get a hold of you a few times, and she's wondering if she did something wrong.
She doesn't know why I'm not calling her back?
She has no clue.
That surprises me.
Really?
Yes, that surprises me.
Why is that?
Well, just how the evening went, that's all.
She told us about when you guys met. She said you were hanging out at the party, and then she got a little drunk, did this weird fortune teller thing where she said she could see you marrying a hot blonde at some point, and you seemed weird, but she also told us you made
She
out.
thinks that's the reason. She thinks that's the reason I'm not calling her back?
She said it's the only thing she could think of. She also said it was very hazy because she was pretty drunk when she met you.
That doesn't surprise me.
Did she do something stupid while she was drunk?
Look, I don't want to call her out. You know, it was just a crazy night.
Can you tell us a little bit of the craziness?
No, I don't know if that's the best idea.
She told us already that you guys made out in the bathroom.
She told you that we made out in the bathroom.
Yeah. She told us all that. She's the one that wants to know what happened because she doesn't remember a lot of it.
I think it's probably best that she doesn't remember it.
Really?
I would like to forget it.
It's that bad?
Well, I mean, again, I'm like, it was a crazy night. Everyone was drinking. You know, stuff happens.
What happened, though? I need to know. And, by the way, anybody who does these things, we tell them beforehand, like, hey, you may hear something embarrassing about yourself, and they co-sign. They're like, okay, that's fine. I'm willing to hear whatever it is. Mm-hmm. She doesn't care if it's embarrassing. She just wants to know what happened.
All right. We did go to the bathroom, and there is something that happened in there that will be burned into my brain for the rest of my life.
Whoa.
My mind is spinning right now. There's lots of possibilities.
I'm with you, dude.
Well, we were making out, and she just, like, stopped, right? Mm-hmm. And she whispered in my ear, turn around and close your eyes. So I'm thinking this is going to get pretty nice. We're going to see some...
I don't know if anybody had said to me, turn around and close your eyes, I'd be scared.
Well, it's the way she said it. It sounded sexy. I don't know.
Okay.
I mean, I was drinking too.
All right.
So I turned my back to her, closed my eyes. You know, everything's racing through my head. Like, I'm about to see this chick naked, and it's going to be on. So I'm willing to do whatever.
Okay.
And then she says, okay, open your eyes. And I turn around. Oh, my gosh. I turn around, and I am not seeing a topless chick. What I'm seeing is this girl standing bottomless over the toilet and saying this, look, I'm peeing like a guy.
That was
I'm like, what are you doing?
I gotta say that.
She's like, this is a trick I learned in college.
What did you do when you saw her
I
doing
was really hydrated because it went for a long time.
Did you just leave at that point? I don't know how I would have handled that.
I mean, I was completely horrified, if I don't need to say that.
Yeah.
She puts on her clothes, and I take her out to the living room and just kind of plop her on the couch.
Oh, you're no fun. Come on, that's
man.
a good trick.
What do you want him to do, Brooke?
Here's the kicker. This is my friend's house. So I went back into the bathroom and cleaned the piss from the bathroom.
That
That was
sucks.
my wild night.
Sounds like a lot of fun. No wonder why you're not calling her back.
Oh, I think it's
I
hysterical.
mean, do you blame me now?
Not really.
Not at all.
Although it does sound like a cool party trick I'd like to see.
It is
George.
a cool one.
George, I have to tell you something real quick.
What's up?
She's actually on the other line listening.
Who, Callie?
Yeah. Callie, are you there?
I'm here.
Did you hear that whole conversation that we just had with him?
Unfortunately, I heard it.
I am impressed.
George, I am so sorry. Oh, my God.
Hey, listen, I wouldn't have. I feel bad. I really wouldn't have said this on the radio.
Well,
It was shared.
no, I did ask them to. Now I don't know why. Clearly, I created all my own problems here.
Oh, poor Callie.
Do you remember doing that at all, Callie?
I don't remember that at all. If it, I did learn that trick in college. In college, I was really good at it, though. I didn't splash everywhere.
Oh my God.
Was this
I
like a...
swear I have not done that since, like, my junior year of college. Like, it's kind of got really fast.
That was a little throwback for you, just trying to see if you could still do it.
I mean, I learned back then that other people are actually not impressed, so I stopped doing it.
That's so weird.
But you see, George, Callie liked you so much she was trying to impress you.
Yeah. Well, it was definitely left an impression.
But can't you see, George? Like, she's just a fun girl. That's a funny trick, you know? Like,
Gross, but...
whatever. Like, you could look past that.
Yeah, I'm not so sure about that.
But everything was good up until the peeing all over everything point.
I kind of feel like the peeing overshadows pretty much anything positive that came out of it.
I've learned that a lot in life on many occasions.
You have?
Yeah, peeing usually trumps everything else that happened up until that point.
I do like her delivery of it, though. Like, it was going to be a big surprise.
Yeah.
Turn around!
Yeah, look
A
at
magic trick. Look at that.
Oh, God. Oh, God.
Hey, George, at this point, I would love to ask if you'll go on a second date with Callie. I will pay for it.
You know, I think I'm gonna pass.
Oh, come on.
Oh, man.
Callie, you do seem like a nice person, but, you know, I really wouldn't be able to look at you the same.
Oh. Kelly, you tell him how great you are.
Well, at this point, I feel like I couldn't look him in the eyes, so it's probably for the best.
Oh, man.
All right, well, not a successful second date then, but maybe you can be friends.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Brooke and Jubal's second date update.
Nothing says love like deep fried butter, right?
Well,
No,
it depends
maybe
on. That's true in the Honey Boo Boo family.
Preston is on the phone. Preston took a girl to the fair for his date. That's why I was thinking about the deep fried food.
Really fun first date.
What's up, Preston?
Hey, how you guys doing?
Pretty good.
Oh, genius.
Thanks for your email. Tell us a little bit about the girl that you want us to call.
So the deal is, a friend of mine knows this girl named Crystal, and he showed her my picture, and she thought I was really hot.
Yeah.
So she gave my friend her number.
No big deal.
Okay, wait.
No big deal.
Brag.
Yeah. It happens a lot of times. People show my picture. Women think I'm hot. You know, my name's Preston.
Yeah. So,
Sorry.
wait, Preston, did you say that she got your number and called you?
No. She gave my friend her number to give to me so I could call her.
Okay.
All right, smooth.
So you made the phone call. I hope you didn't just text.
Yeah, I'm old school like that. I gave her a phone call.
Good
We
man.
talked on the phone. She seemed really cool, and she agreed to go out with me on a date.
And so you took her to the fair. How'd that go?
I went pretty well, man. You know, we went on some rides, you know, some typical fair rides, you know, Ferris wheel, all that kind of fun stuff. We got some food. And, yeah, everything was good. I guess the only kind of bummer of the night, it was a little bit colder than I had anticipated, and I didn't really dress for it, and she didn't either, and I didn't really have anything to give her.
Hey,
Preston?
Preston, I'll give you some advice. When it's cold and you don't have anything to give the girl that you're with, like a jacket or anything, simply find an elderly person and steal whatever they're wearing.
Jubal.
Women
Stop
love
it.
that. It's called chivalry.
So, Preston, you sound like a nice man who likes to treat women correctly. Did you try to kiss her?
Well, that's the thing is I was trying to read it, and I couldn't tell if I should kiss her or if I should hug her. So I just went with the hug to play it safe, and you know it was a little chilly out, so I gave her a hug a little bit longer maybe than she had wanted. It was comfortable for me.
So it was a long, awkward hug?
Lingering?
Yeah, I guess it was a lingering hug, but I liked it.
I
Did
picture
she-
her trying to fight him off.
Did she have to push you back to get you off, or did she say that's enough? Or, okay.
She didn't really say too much, to be honest. It was just kind of like a long, silent hug.
That's what happens. That's what happens when you cut somebody's hair off. They don't say much.
Preston, what did you like about this girl?
Well, I mean, right off the bat, her body is unbelievable. Like, you can tell she's in shape.
Mm-hmm. Nice.
You know, I think to some people she can kind of come off as bitchy, but to me that's just a challenge.
Right.
Oh,
I'm with you on that. I kind of like.
Kind of arrogant. They kind of see that. I kind of like that.
You know what? I'm with you. I kind of like that too. I like.
Get away from me, creep. He's like, yeah.
So here's the thing. I started off thinking you were a gentleman. Now I'm starting to think that you're more like Jubal.
I love Jubal. That's not a bad thing.
Yeah, no, see? You're living your life right, Preston.
Okay.
Okay, well, we're going to play a song, come back, caller, and get your second date update, all right?
All right, sounds good.
All right, just hang on.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
Through that whole song, I could just visualize Preston holding Crystal in an awkward long hug and her trying to get away from his grasp.
Kind of doing like a little squirm thing.
Yeah. Preston met Crystal through a mutual friend. Crystal saw his picture and said, "Ooh, he's cute." And then the friend gave the phone number to him, and he called her, and they went to the fair together. It ended without a kiss, but ended with what he described as a long hug. Longer than normal. I like you very much. All right, Preston, you ready to give Crystal a call?
Yeah, let's do this.
All right, we're going to call her right now, okay?
Okay, cool.
All right, here we go.
Hello,
Hi, I was looking for Crystal.
this is Crystal.
Hey, Crystal, this is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the morning. I'm moving 92.5. How are you?
I'm fine. How are you?
Pretty good. You sound hot.
Oh, come on, Flash.
I hate to just throw it out there,
She
but
said like 5 words total.
Yeah, but you, this is like.
yeah,
ew.
just the way she said it, right, Jose? Hey, Crystal, I'm calling you because you recently went on a date with a friend of mine.
Mm-hmm.
His name is Preston.
Oh, God.
And you're not
That's
calling
awesome.
him back, and he wants to know why. Is there any reason why you're not calling him back? He really enjoyed going out with you.
Preston called a radio station to find out why I didn't call him back.
That's pretty much it, yeah.
That's the dumbest thing I've ever heard in my life.
I like you, Crystal.
We've been called that before, Crystal. That wouldn't be the first time.
So what's the deal? Why don't you want to go out with him again?
Well, since you've already talked to Preston, I don't have to tell you how dumb he is. So that's one of the main reasons that I
Okay.
haven't been calling him back.
He sounded kind of chivalrous. I mean, he wanted to, he paid for the date. He wanted to give a coat to you because you were cold.
I'm not saying that he wasn't hot and gentlemanly or whatever, but he was dumb as
Oh, wow. So you went to the fair with him. Did you not have a good time with him at all?
I mean, we went to, the House of Mirrors,
Yeah.
where it's a maze of mirrors, and I got through the maze in like 5 or 10 minutes, however long it takes a normal person to get through the maze, and he gets lost in there.
Like he's
So
legitimately...
he's calling for me to come and find him to help him get through this maze. And I'm like,
Do you think that
what the hell? How do you get lost? It's for kids.
Yeah.
Do you think it was just a ploy, though, to get you into the dark maze so he could, make a move on
I
you?
don't think so. I mean, normally you get the hotness or you get the brains, and obviously this guy only got the nice face.
What was the dumbest thing he's done?
He wanted to get food, and he kept saying he wanted starberries.
Starberries?
And I'm like, what the hell are starberries? And he's like, the red berries that you put whipped cream on, or, And I'm like, are you talking about strawberries? And he said, yeah, I call them starberries because that's what I've been calling them since I was a little kid. I said, dude, you sound like a 10-year-old. Don't call them starberries.
Go get starberries.
Starberries was pretty bad, but I think the worst thing was the bumper cars.
Oh, no.
One of the attendants had to come and unbuckle his seatbelt for him.
Oh, embarrassing.
Was this...
You know what? That whole bumper car ride, that was not my fault. The ride was broken, okay? That's why I needed assistance.
Crystal, at this point, I should let you know that Preston is actually on the other line and heard everything that you just said. Sorry about that.
Hi, Crystal.
Oh,
I like you so much, Crystal.
Crystal, you said some pretty mean things there, but I can take it because I'm a man, and I like it, and I look at it as a challenge.
you like it? Are you kidding me?
No, I'm not kidding you. I'll take anything you give me. I think we're a match made in genetics. We're both super hot. There's absolutely no reason why we should not be going out on a second date.
Oh my
There
gosh.
are a lot of reasons, like one, you're dumb as a box of rocks.
Thank you. I'll take that as a compliment.
Why would you?
Think I know how to show a girl a good time. Did you not have a good time at the fair? I took you on some rides. We got some good food.
Yeah, like starberries.
I said that when I was a kid, and girls usually think it's really cute.
It's not cute, sweetheart. You need to speak adult language.
Sweetheart.
Oh, man.
I do speak adult language. I speak the language of love.
I don't.
Not to me.
Obviously, you're not understanding my own language of love. You need to come around, though.
Preston, are you like a masochist and you just love being insulted?
I don't even know what that is.
Crystal, apparently reverse psychology works really well on Preston.
Yeah, he's not getting it. I'm not going out with him again.
I could totally see you guys going out.
I love it, Crystal. I love it.
I could actually see you guys going out. Crystal just being mean to him the whole time and him just loving every minute of it. Crystal, I would love to offer you a second date to go out with Preston again. Come on, you could use another night of just ripping the dude, right?
At least he's eye
No
candy.
way. The only way I would ever go out with Preston again is if I suddenly turned deaf and I couldn't hear all the dumb things he was saying.
The best part is Preston isn't insulted by any of this.
Yeah, he's loving it.
I could do that. I could not talk and go out with you, and we'll still have a great time.
We'll pay for you to go on a second date, Crystal.
Not happening.
No? There's no way I can get you to go out with Preston again.
Come on, Crystal. Let's
No.
do this.
You know, Crystal, I mean, I'm even kind of sold on this one.
Yeah.
I just want to see how it turns
I
out for you
know.
two lovebirds.
She could say anything to him.
That's kind of pathetic, though, right? Why wouldn't he want to go out with a girl that actually enjoys his company?
But what if he turned you around? What if something happened in the second date and you realize that, you know, you don't have to go to college to be smart?
I'm not saying yes, guys.
No? Nothing we
so
can do.
persistent.
All right. Well, sorry, Preston. It didn't work out for you.
Appreciate you trying to help me out. Crystal, c'est la vie. You're missing out, though.
Look at that, a foreign language.
Yeah.
Hey,
He's so smart.
Yeah, he spoke Italian.
That's not Italian.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Perhaps one of the worst impressions you could make on a first date would be not showing up to the designated place where you were supposed to meet your date.
No, that's
And not because, you were late or anything else, but just because you couldn't find it. That's what happened with Kevin, who is on the phone with us today. And actually, Kevin, I identify with your story. He emailed us. He met a girl named Olivia. Actually couldn't find the restaurant that they were supposed to meet at. It happens to me all the time, Kevin, so don't feel too bad, but mostly just because I don't pay attention to what people are saying to me. And then by the time I'm like on my way, I'm like, oh, crap, where were we supposed to meet? And then I don't show up. So thank you for joining us, Kevin. Appreciate your email.
Thanks, guys. Hey, Brooke. Hey, Jubal.
Now, you actually didn't make it to dinner on your first date because you couldn't find the restaurant.
Yeah.
I'm hoping it wasn't your suggestion to go to this restaurant.
No. She just gave me the name of the place and didn't give me an address, so I had to. I guess my GPS kind of freaked out and kind of just couldn't decide between which restaurant it was.
Yeah, that happens to me all the time. It's usually the user's fault and not the GPS. But I blame my GPS nonstop. I'm like, oh, stupid thing, took me completely down the wrong street. So are you normally bad with directions and finding places? Does this happen to you a lot, or is this kind of like a one-time weird thing?
I'm not very good with directions. I barely know where I am anyway, all the time.
So how late were you to the date?
Well, she actually ended up calling me about 25 minutes after we were supposed to meet.
Why wouldn't you call her and tell her, hey, I'm lost, where are you?
Well, you don't want to appear like the guy who can't find things and just,
Were you in contact with her, though? At least, like, you don't have to say, I can't find the restaurant, I'm a dumbass. You can be like, hey, I'm on my way, just running a little late. Did you at least do that?
I sent a text saying that, but that, that only gets you 10 or 15 minutes.
Right, and then she finally called you, and how'd that conversation go?
I admitted I was a little turned around, and she asked where I was, and I told her the location, and I told her the cross streets, and it was like a block or two from her apartment. So she said, I know where you are. I'll come meet you, and we'll go back to my place for a drink.
Well, that was
Okay.
quick.
Wow, nicely done. You didn't plan this whole time? Wow.
Yeah, either you're a really creepy stalker and you already knew where her apartment was, and this is a genius way to get up there, or you just got super lucky by being right outside of her apartment.
Yeah, I thought perfect. It's super lucky. It's great. And then she met me, and we went up and had a few beers, and then it just got a little odd.
How was the conversation when you got up there in the beginning?
It was nice. She was really sweet, and she had a nice place in which I love seeing how people live. So it was really great. And then we were only there for like 20 minutes, and she got a text saying that her roommate was coming home, and that I guess her roommate had just broken up with her boyfriend.
Okay.
And she needed to kind of console her, and so it was one quick drink, and then she kind of ushered me out.
Okay, Kevin, do you feel like that's legit?
Yeah.
I don't know. You don't want to assume someone's lying to you that quickly,
Yeah.
but that kind of feels like that's odd to me.
Yeah, it seems like interesting timing.
Very
You
stereotypical,
kind of
but-
blew it and didn't show up for dinner. She had to come meet you, threw you a pity date by being like, yeah, come up to my place, we'll have a beer. And then all of a sudden she receives a text from her roommate who just got through a breakup, and she has to ask you to leave. It seems kind of...
She didn't have to invite him to her apartment, though. I mean...
Yeah, because it seems like there's a couple of things going on. It's like if she didn't want to see me at all, she could have easily said,
Right.
I have something else to do. She brought me up for a drink, so it was kind of like I was getting two sides of a different story.
So when you finally left, did you guys make plans to see each other again?
No. And I texted her 3 times after the date, and I haven't heard from her at all.
No, nothing?
No. What was the last thing you guys said to each other?
I think I said I'll catch you soon.
Smooth.
That's romantic.
Yeah.
Wow.
Okay.
I don't know how she didn't fall head over
Slap her
heels
on the
for
back.
that.
Yeah,
That
catch
is-
you on the flip side,
That is
buddy.
sweet.
And then you took off. So you haven't heard anything from her. You've tried to text her 3 times and not a word back.
Yeah. I want to find out whether it was me that did something wrong. I don't date much. I work with computers, and I don't talk to people that much, so I want to make sure if it's something I did, and I want to know what it is, just so I can fix it the next time, or figure out if there's something I should or shouldn't be doing.
You should make sure you know where the restaurant is and show up on time. We'll tell you that right now.
And the whole thing's really a bummer because in the short time we were together, she seemed really cool and really nice, and she's really pretty, so I thought I had everything going, but...
All right, well, we'll play a song, come back, get her on the phone, and get your second date update, okay?
That'd be great. Thanks.
Hang on.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
All right, here we go. Kevin is on the phone with us. He wants us to call a girl named Olivia. They had a pretty terrible first date.
Yeah.
I mean, Kevin didn't even show up to dinner because he couldn't find the restaurant. She finally had to call him to see where he was. He was actually close to her place, so she said, fine, I'll come meet you. They went up to her place, had a couple beers before she said she got a text message from her roommate who had just broken up with her boyfriend, and she needed to talk, so Kevin had to leave. She basically kicked Kevin out. Are you about ready to give her a call?
Yeah.
Now, if you find out that she lied about that text message and wanted you gone and was maybe upset because you didn't show up for dinner and she had to come meet you, what are you going to try to say to her in order to get a second date? Because you want to get another date with her, right? That's why we're doing
I
this?
do.
Okay, so what are you going to say to her?
I guess maybe assure her that I'll never do that again, and I'll make sure I know exactly where the restaurant is for the rest of our dates.
Okay.
Yeah. And you said you haven't been on a date or many dates because you spend a lot of time in front of your computer.
Yeah, I don't meet that many people in person, so I do a lot of dating websites.
Were you awkward when you were at her apartment just the entire time anyway?
I try not to be.
You're sweet, Kevin.
You don't sound very awkward on the phone right now.
you sound
articulate.
So, unless you were doing something really strange.
Yeah.
But I'm going to guess it's probably the fact that you didn't show up for dinner. I would think that would make anybody angry. So I'm about to dial her right now. Are you ready to go?
Yeah.
All right, man. Hang on.
Hello?
Hi, can I speak to Olivia?
Yeah, this is her.
Hey, Olivia, how are you? This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Hello?
How's it going?
Good. I'm sorry, who are you from?
Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the morning, the radio show. Am I disturbing you at work or something? You sound...
Yeah, sorry.
I don't mean to be rude. Why is this like a promotion to buy something?
It is not a promotion to buy something. I'm actually calling you because a listener of ours sent us an email about you, and he wanted us to call you.
Okay.
I'll explain. His name is Kevin. You and him recently went out on a date. You probably remember Kevin because he couldn't find the restaurant you were supposed to go to, and you ended up going back to your place and just having a few beers.
Right.
Okay, well, Kevin really liked you and is wondering why you're not calling him back. Is there something that Kevin did on your date to make you not want to see him again?
I just don't really feel like it's something to talk about. And, yeah.
Okay, but is it more than him not being able to find the restaurant?
No, that was super irritating, and like, what grown man can't find a freaking restaurant? But
Yeah.
no, that's not the issue.
That's not the issue.
No, is he? Is this some? Did he just like write an email, and you guys are calling me and like wasting my day, or?
Yep, that's pretty much exactly what happened. And I know that you're at work and you sound busy, and I don't want you to. What's that?
I just want to know like what the premise of this, so that way I know if I need to change my phone number.
Whoa.
No, we won't be calling you ever again after this. I'd appreciate you, though, hanging on, because it's a segment we do on our show called the Second Date Update. Basically, we want to tell Kevin what he did wrong on your date so he can learn not to do it again on other dates. It sounds like you don't want to see him again. Can you tell us what the main issue is? What did he do?
I went to the kitchen to make us a drink, and when I came out, he wasn't in the living room where I left him, and where he was coming out from did not seem like the bathroom, and he seemed really weird about it. Like, he just seemed weird, and then I went back. It just got really awkward. It's not that big of an apartment, so it's not that hard to find the bathroom, and my door to my bedroom was ajar.
You think he went in your room?
I think he stole a pair of my freaking panties.
What?
For
and
real?
I do not want him anywhere near me.
Hold up. Okay, I was just going to say that he went into your room, and that's weird, but you think that he stole a pair of your underwear?
I think he couldn't find a restaurant, but he could find my freaking underwear drawer.
Okay, Olivia, that's a big claim. Are you sure you're not just imagining something? Why would you think that he would do that?
He was just so weird, and it was like awkward from the beginning, and I felt like I'd made a bad decision even when I was letting him into my apartment, and it just got worse. And then when he wasn't in the living room, like, why didn't he just say, hey, can I please use your bathroom? Like, have some common courtesy if you're a stranger.
And then are you just assuming that he stole your underwear? Like, are you missing underwear?
My drawer was ajar.
Yeah.
You could have possibly left that there, right?
Yeah, but if you have a gut feeling about something.
And I don't remember hearing the toilet run. Like, you know how after you pee and you flush, it kind of like runs for a little bit to fill back up?
Yeah.
I don't remember hearing that.
Are you missing underwear?
I have like 100.
Okay, so you don't know. I know every single one of my underwear. They're all cataloged and charted. Yeah, I know when I'm missing a pair.
I wouldn't know either.
So you don't really know. You don't have any proof that he took your underwear, but that's just what you're thinking.
Yeah, I think he's really weird, and he creeped me out, and the freak flag went off, and I asked him to leave my apartment.
You don't want to ask him if he did take your underwear?
Sorry, my boss is giving me a weird look. I'll be right back. Okay, what was your question?
You don't want to ask him if he did take your underwear?
No. I don't ever want to talk to this guy again.
Oh, that's a shame because, Olivia, he's actually on the other line, and I would love to find out. Kevin, did you steal Olivia's underwear?
I would never steal anyone's underwear, let alone, like, on a first date. I was using the bathroom.
Oh, really? You were using the bathroom?
Yeah.
You didn't have to pee and didn't wash your hands? You were just in there to check yourself out? Like there's a mirror in the living room?
No, I had to pee quickly. I was in a car driving around for 25 minutes straight looking for the restaurant.
Honestly, I don't care. If you had to pee and you peed, I don't care. You're creepy, and I don't ever want to go out with you again.
Okay, well, you don't know for sure that he stole your underwear, Olivia. Like, you could be just making that up.
Even if he didn't steal my underwear, the fact that my first instinct was that he did makes me believe that this is not husband material. Like, this is not a good idea.
You never know, there's lots of weddings that have started off like that.
What was it about him that was so creepy?
Lack of timeliness, lack of eye contact, awkward breathing.
You just described like most men.
Olivia, look, I am truly sorry if you felt that was creepy, but I absolutely did not take your underwear. I wasn't even in your bedroom. Please, just give me another chance.
I'm sorry. I just really can't deal with this right now. And no, it's just you were too creepy. I have a job to keep, so good luck.
All right.
Oh.
Kevin, did you take Olivia's underwear?
No.
Be honest.
No.
Kevin, are you creepy? What is so creepy about you?
I don't know. Wow. That's nothing I can fix.
Kevin, are you all right? Look, there's one of two things here. Either you are a creep and you stole her underwear, or Olivia's crazy.
Yeah.
And she's the weird one who just assumes that by you going to her bathroom, you're stealing her underwear. What is it?
I was really embarrassed for not finding the restaurant, so maybe I was acting weird and strange, but I didn't take her underwear, so that is crazy.
It's not like he's going to admit to us anyway.
Yeah.
You're probably
Kevin.
wearing them right now, Kevin, for all we know.
Kevin, are you wearing Olivia's underwear?
You guys, don't beat up on him. If he stole them, why would he call us for
Because
the answer?
true.
Crazy people do crazier things.
Yeah, maybe she's crazy.
I don't think so.
So-
I believe her gut instinct. I think you're a creep.
If she had such a gut instinct, why would she
Come on.
invite him into her apartment?
Well,
I feel bad for him.
yeah, Kevin. Hey, look, I didn't get to ask her if she wanted a second date with you.
Oh,
You know, normally I do that. You know what? How about this? If you want a date with Kevin, text us 78592. He might be an underwear thief, but I'll pay for you to go out with him.
I am not an underwear thief.
You guys could go to Victoria's Secret together.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Listen, I knew the people that listened to our show were pretty desperate, but I had no idea how desperate they were until after this second date
Oh my
update that we just
gosh.
played. It's Brooke and Jubal in the morning on Moving 92.5. Why do I say that? Well, Kevin wanted us to call this girl named Olivia. We got her on the phone. She wasn't calling back after their date. She accused him of stealing her underwear.
That's a big accusation.
She has no proof that he stole the underwear.
No.
But he doesn't really make a good argument that he didn't steal the underwear. So we don't know who's crazy here. Either she's just automatically thinking that a guy's going to steal her underwear, or he's an underwear thief. I said at the end of the second date update, this is something that I never do. I'm like, hey, if you want a date with Kevin, text us, 78592. We'll give you a date with a possible underwear thief. All right? That's usually not a ringing endorsement for a guy, for a lot of ladies.
A computer guy that doesn't date very much, that couldn't use his GPS, is a possible underwear stealer.
Yes, who might steal your underwear. But so many texts in at 78592. Hey, he can steal my undies anytime. Another one that says, I'll go on a date with Kevin. Sounds like he needs a chance to redeem himself. Dating can really blow sometimes.
Oh my God.
Okay, the guy might be an underwear thief. We don't know. Another one says, he can date me. I don't wear underwear, so it's fine.
Oh God.
Oh, wow.
Get it? And this is why we always complain, I can never find a good man.
But hey, this is
You
proof
know?
for you, Brooke. When Brooke is always shocked how I get chicks. I'm like, guys can do this,
Yeah.
and they can get dates.
If you're sitting there single right now and you want to be in a relationship and you're wondering why you can't find somebody, think about this second date up. All right? A possible underwear thief can get a lot of people interested in him, and you can't get a date. What are you doing wrong?
What's happening?
No one cares about red flags anymore.
Re-examine some things in your life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, we don't know if he stole it.
But it's true.
And I feel like she's jumping to conclusions. He might have been weird.
No, but
But
she
I feel like she's just like
No.
Yeah,
It's
I
weird.
agree.
Okay, if you're going on a date with someone, it's weird. That's kind of strange. It's okay to be like, all right, they're creepy. I don't want to deal with
Yeah.
them. But just to go to the place that he stole my underwear with no proof, kind of weird.
With no
Yeah,
proof.
but the thing is that she went and specifically said, even if he didn't steal my underwear, that was my immediate reaction to him using my restroom is probably a problem.
I just think that
okay,
she's-
it's not going to work out between
what
the two
kind
of
of
us.
girl has that immediate reaction?
A
Yeah.
Where it's
girl-
just like, oh my God, he stole my underwear.
It's kind of-
He might have been in my room, stole my underwear.
It's a weird response by her, and he's a
No,
weird dude. It obviously just didn't work out.
Yeah.
But looks like we're going to find him a
Yeah.
date no matter what.
Someone wants to be underwear bandit buddies with him.
Yeah.
Gotta
all
find him a
kinds of people.
friendship, too.
Right? Yeah. He's got friends all over the place. If you want a
just
second date update, all you have to do is email us, brookandjubal@moving925.com. We will call the person who didn't call you back. The email that we got for today's second date update is a different one than we've ever seen.
Why is that?
Because for the first time ever, we have a guy who wrote in to say that the girl is calling him back for a second date, but he doesn't want to answer.
What?
Oh,
Yeah. Travis is on the phone right now. Travis, man, how are you?
I'm good. How you doing?
Good. It sounds like you don't need our help to get a second date if she's calling you.
Well, maybe not to get a second date, but just to sort of clear something up.
All right.
I'm so confused right now.
First of all, tell us about the girl and how your date went and everything else.
Basically, my buddy and I were downtown, and we noticed that there was a big group of people walking into this hotel.
Okay.
So we followed them in there because it looked like they were a fun group. We had a few drinks, and it ended up that we sort of inadvertently crashed this wedding. It was a massive wedding, and so we just sort of snuck in behind everybody else. And I met Christine, on the dance floor. She was the first one out there. I thought she was super cute. We had a really good conversation. End of the night, we were sort of like making out. We exchanged phone numbers, and I guess I'm kind of in a bind right now because she keeps on calling me. But the problem is that I told her that I was second cousins with the groom, and I feel like I've started this, whatever it might be, relationship, whatever, off on the wrong foot, and I've lied to her.
So you're like trying to figure out how to answer the phone and tell her that you crashed a wedding and lied to her because you actually like her.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, it would be nice maybe if someone could, sort of help me out and try to broker the deal on my behalf, if you know what I'm saying.
What there's so many questions in my head right now. How do you think a girl would react when you tell them that you will have lied to them from the get-go? Have you done this before?
No, no. And that's why I feel bad about this, because if she was just some girl that I ended up dancing with and chatting with, that's one thing. But we actually had a really awesome chemistry. And so I don't want her to think that I'm the type of person who crashes weddings every single weekend and, meets different girls all the time. Like, it was a genuine connection. And I guess I worry that she's going to think that I'm a liar and I guess maybe deceptive.
What if you just stuck with it? And said you're a second cousin? Like, you meet the groom one day, you're like, yeah, dude, we're cousins. You don't know that? Well, nice to see that you care about family. Yeah, just stay with it. That'd be my advice.
Jubal, that's horrible.
Travis, does she strike you as the type of person that would have a good sense of humor if you were to just kind of play it off as a joke or something lighthearted?
I mean, she has a good sense of humor, but she was a bridesmaid, so I guess it was one of her best friends, and so it's maybe a little bit too close to home, It's like I crashed one of her best friend's weddings, and I think that's kind of a jerk thing to do, you know? Open bar, and me and my buddy are sitting there just like having a good time on their dime.
Yeah. Right. I think it's awesome. I think you did a great thing.
Jubal's impressed.
No.
I enjoyed myself, don't get me wrong, but yeah.
Dude, weddings are expensive. I've had my own, and I would be pissed. How many times did this girl call you?
She's called twice and then texted me once.
Did
so
she?
It's not like she's stalking me, you know?
She's interested.
But she's interested, and she said, like, hey, listen, it would be really nice to hang out, and I had a good time and all that sort of stuff, and I just feel like a jerk now. I feel like a jerk because I haven't called her back.
Right.
I feel like a jerk because of what I did.
Okay. Well, we're going to play a song, come back, call her, and get your second date update and see if we can convince her that you're not a horrible person for lying to her.
That would be awesome.
All right. Hang on, man.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
I've had to explain a lot of my own lies before. I'm not very good at it, so this is going to be interesting. Travis is on the phone. Travis met a girl at a wedding that he crashed. They ended up, making out and stuff. He likes her. She's actually been trying to get a hold of him, but he hasn't answering the phone or getting back to her because he doesn't know how to explain that he lied to her.
Yeah.
Travis, are you ready to give her a call and see if we can figure out how to smooth this over for you?
I mean, I've heard you do it before, so I have faith in you.
During this whole song that we just played, I've been thinking about how to do it, and I got to tell you, I'm still not really sure how I tell her that you lied to her, but get her to be a fan of yours still.
And I like that you're putting it all on Jubal.
This is
just do it for me. Farm this out.
He has maybe a little bit more finesse than I do, so.
That is frightening, Travis.
Jubal's an expert at messing things up.
Travis, my advice to you?
Yeah.
Look inside that big heart of yours. All right, dig deep. Find something in there and tell her something straight from the heart.
Actually, that's good advice. I'm not even lying.
Really? Nice.
It was sarcastic coming from him, but...
But yeah, just be sincere with her and say, hey, look, I like you, but I'm also kind of a liar. But in a nice, but in a nice way, though. All right, Travis, are you ready now?
Yeah.
All right, hang on, we're going to call her right now.
Hello?
Hi, is this Christine?
Yes?
Christine, how are you? This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the morning on the radio station Moving 92.5.
Oh, hello.
How's it going?
Good. How are you?
Pretty good. Do you have a few minutes to talk with us?
I guess so. What is this about?
You recently met a friend of mine, His name is Travis.
Oh, okay.
The guy that you met at the wedding?
Yes.
Yeah. Well, I wanted to call and talk to you about him for a second.
Okay.
When you met him at the wedding, did you like him? You think he was a cool guy?
Yeah.
Well, Travis isn't exactly the same person who you met at the wedding.
Okay.
I would tell you this, though, before I tell you what I'm about to tell you. He's an awesome dude. He's a nice guy. He was really into you.
I guess that's good to hear.
Okay.
You're scaring me here.
He's scaring me.
Well, it's really not that big of a deal.
Okay.
So when you met him at the wedding, he wasn't actually really a guest.
What do you mean?
He kind of just walked in.
He crashed the wedding.
He crashed the wedding.
My best friend's wedding.
Yes.
I just want to be totally clear about this.
He crashed your best friend's wedding. And I know he told you that he was like the second cousin of the groom or something. All of that was not exactly true.
He lied to me.
Yeah.
All of that was everything was totally fake.
No, not everything.
No.
The fact that he likes you and wants to get to know you and thinks you're an awesome person, that was all real. That's what he's told us.
I'm sorry. You know what? I don't like this. This is really uncomfortable. I have to go.
No.
Don't hang up.
This is Brooke too.
Oh, she hung up.
Are you there? Oh no.
She hung up.
Oh,
All right.
can I try to talk to her?
She's mad.
Travis.
Yes.
So this is going to be a little rougher than I thought.
Wow.
Sounds like she's not happy that you crashed her best friend's wedding.
Yeah, I figured that was a possibility, but
Yeah. All right. Well, you want to try to get her back on the phone, see if we can talk to her some more?
I mean, I don't want to make her uncomfortable, but yeah, maybe if Brooke wants to try, that might be a little bit better.
Yeah, you kind of set it up, Jubal, like it was really dramatic.
No, that was what I wanted to
Like-
do, though. I wanted her to think like something terrible was going to happen, and then it's just like, oh, he just lied about crashing the wedding.
Yeah.
You see what I mean?
Travis is not actually a woman. He just lied about this one little
See?
thing.
Boom. Then you're thankful. You're like, oh, thank God he's not a woman. I can get past the wedding thing. You see where I was trying to go with that now. Apparently it didn't work.
I think there's a part of her that does really like him, though. When she first answered the phone, she was so, like, beaming.
We got this. We got this.
You got this, Brooke. Let's do this.
Out here.
What's her name again?
Yeah, you're going to be real effective.
You're supposed to be her
Hey,
best
what's
friend
her
right
face?
now,
Hey,
Brooke.
chick.
Christine.
Girl,
Jeez.
listen.
It's Christine.
Oh.
We got
All right, Brooke, you can try.
Okay.
Yes.
Hey, Christine. This is Brooke from Brooke and Jubal in the morning. I know you just got kind of upset and you're a little mad at us right now and maybe mad at Travis.
Yes.
Well, I just want you to understand something. He called us because he didn't know how to explain himself because he was so worried he was going to come off as a liar to you, and that was the last thing he wanted because he respects you so much and he likes you so much.
I mean, obviously that's how he's going to come across when that's...
I know.
I mean, he lied to me.
I know, but you got to understand it was just like two dudes out thinking that they were being funny. Like,
Wait, I get that, but like, I really liked him. I thought we had this great night together. He's been totally blowing me off all week, and then he calls me on the radio, which is humiliating. Like, instead of just telling me, now everyone knows that I'm a total idiot for like getting duped by this guy, and like people can actually get hurt.
No.
Christine, you're not an idiot at all. You had no idea. That doesn't make you an idiot. Will you allow him a couple minutes to state his case and try to convince you that he's not a terrible person?
Fine.
Yes.
Now I should probably tell you that he's on the phone. Travis is on the other line right now. Travis, say hi to Christine.
Hey, Christine, how are you?
I was doing better until about 10 minutes ago.
I don't want you to think that I was trying to make fun of you by doing this. It was just me and my buddy, and we were just there. It was a joke, and then what happened was really awesome, meeting you, and that was all completely genuine, and I didn't know how to tell you in the moment, like, oh, listen, I'm actually just crashing this wedding because I knew it was a special event for you. So I guess the bottom line is that I really did think you were, and I still do think you're a really awesome person, and I would be more than happy to prove to you, I guess, that I'm a genuine good guy, because I am.
I mean, I appreciate you saying that. I'm honestly, I'm just in shock. Like, this is just a total, I don't know. I mean, this girl is my best friend, and I
hear that, and I completely understand and respect where you're coming from. But like I said, it's just something that sort of got away from me, and I thought it was just a silly little lie. And I promise you, I'm a good guy, and hopefully you'll give me a chance to prove that to you.
Yeah, there's probably a bar mitzvah you guys could crash together or something.
No crashing of weddings ever again because,
Ever again? Is this like your usual thing? Do you do this like every weekend?
No, not at all. Not sincerely. That was the first time that I'd ever done something like that.
Christine, can you put yourself in Travis's shoes? I mean, have you ever told a little white lie before?
Yeah, I'm not trying to be like I'm perfect. It's just weird because it feels like a betrayal to my friend a little bit.
Christine, you just admitted that you're not perfect, right? So I'm going to make a challenge to you right now. How about you not be judgy and give him a second date? How about you go out with him again?
Don't insult the girl. That's not how you do it, dude.
I'm just messing around with you, Christine. Will you go out with him on a second date, though? We will pay for it and get to know him and see if you like him.
And if you don't trust me after the second date, then period, like no more contact. But I would truly appreciate a second chance to prove to you that I'm a good guy.
I mean, I did have a great time with you, but it's such a strange situation.
Come on, Christine.
Christine, will you go out with him again? We'll pay for it.
If anything, it's a free meal. I mean, it's not really a great endorsement, but I'm honestly, I'm a good guy. I don't know what else to say.
If anybody knows how to get a free meal.
Yeah, I was going to say, it doesn't seem like that's a problem for you, man.
Time will make this such a funny story. I promise it will.
Will you go out with him again?
Sure.
Yes!
All right, congratulations. We'll send you guys out. Trust me, Christine, you're making the right decision.
I hope so.
Travis, or whatever his real name is a really good guy.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
Everybody knows that ladies like a knight in shining armor. That's why whenever I go out to the club, I always go in full armor.
Oh, well, that
And I
sounds-
ride a horse.
Sounds kind of sweaty.
I don't get into a lot of places,
Huh.
but I'm sure it would work for me someday.
Yeah, I'm
You mean
sure
I can't check my sword?
Yeah.
it's the horse's fault.
Anyway, Caitlin is on the phone right now to do a second date update, and apparently she met a knight in shining armor, but now he's not calling her back. What's up, Caitlin? How are you?
Hey, I'm doing okay. How are you?
Not
Doesn't
too
sound
bad.
like a very good night if he's not calling you back.
Well, I don't know why he's not responding to me or anything.
Okay. What's the name of the dude you want to call?
His name is James.
James. Sir James?
Sir James.
Sir James.
I like it.
And where'd you meet James?
So we met at the club the other night. It's kind of weird how I met him, though. I don't know if you guys have been to any clubs recently, but, there are a lot of creepers out there.
Yeah,
Oh,
I don't
yeah.
think that's just a
Yeah.
recent thing. That's like since clubs were invented thing.
Exactly. There's a lot of, weird guys. That's why I don't like to go too often, but I was there with my girls, and there was just this group of guys that came up to us, and they were being very rude. We just didn't like the way they were talking to us, and they were kind of getting in our personal space. And then suddenly this guy comes out of nowhere, right? This is James, and he just pushes one of the guys.
Whoa.
I totally did not expect this. It was a really sweet gesture.
Sir James to the rescue.
It's sweet.
Yeah.
It was sweet that he physically assaulted someone. Were they being that rude?
They were, and we didn't know how to get out of the situation. We were
Okay.
just standing there awkwardly. So the fact that he came in and broke that up was great.
Okay.
But then it kind of got a little messy though, because one of the guys pushed James back, and it turned into a fight.
Okay.
No.
I mean, the bouncer had to come, and he ended up kicking James out, which is stupid because James was the guy that was trying to help us in the first place.
Yeah, but he
Right.
started the
Still can't fight in the
Right.
club, though.
Yeah.
I mean, so I was over there. I was pissed. So I went outside just to thank him for what he did for us. But then we just started talking, and there was just something about him that was really nice. He was a funny guy. Literally, after 4 or 5 minutes, we were already making out.
What?
Wow.
Oh.
Sounds like that little move worked for him.
And it doesn't sound like you did a lot of talking. You did 4 or 5 minutes of talking is what it kind of amounts to.
I mean, we were both a little bit frustrated with everything that happened, and it was just the moment, you
It's
know?
I'm just
Okay.
really upset right now. You know what I do
Yeah.
when I'm upset? Make out with a random
Yeah.
stranger.
I don't know, it works for me, so I loved it.
Hey, props.
So you guys were making out in a bar, I assume, since you weren't at the club anymore. Did you go home with them?
Okay, so yeah, we ended up going to my place.
Oh,
It was a good night, okay? That's all I'm going to say. It was really good. But
You
Okay.
jousted with the knight that
Sir
saved you in the club,
James.
didn't you?
Yeah.
I think he did all the jousting. Though.
Yeah.
Well, this is like why I'm confused right now because like the next morning he left early and I was tired, so I didn't really know what was going on. But when I got out of bed, I saw that he left his sweater in my room.
Okay.
And I texted him, I was like, hey, you left your sweater. And then I even took a picture of myself wearing his sweater, like a kind of sexy picture. And I sent it to him. Well, I thought it was cute. I thought he'd like it.
Yeah. I would think I would like that.
And that's like the point of leaving the sweater, right? So that he can like contact you again.
I figured he was in a rush to go somewhere, but I just don't understand. Like, he's just not been replying to me.
He didn't even respond to your like cute sweater picture that you sent him?
Right. It was such a cute picture. Like, honestly, I looked really good.
That's gotta be the worst. Like he's leaving you hanging after a sexy pic. Like,
Yeah.
Uncomfortable.
Yeah.
I don't get what his problem is, honestly, because we didn't have any issues that night. It was such a fun night together, and now the reason, like, he's not responding to me, I would assume he might have just broke his phone or something. That's the only thing that might make sense to me right now is that...
Which isn't going to work well for us if we have to call him next.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's weird. I mean, maybe he's involved with someone, but I don't know why he'd be talking to me then and staying over at my place if he's with someone else. So
Yeah, because that never happens. Never happens like that. Is there anything else you could think of that happened that night that might have turned him off?
Really nothing comes to mind right now. I want to figure it out because it's been bugging me a lot, and I miss him. So.
All right, well, we'll play a song and then come back and call him and get your second date update, okay?
Okay.
Okay, hang on.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
They say that the way to a man's heart is through his stomach.
Oh, yeah.
And if that's true, then the way to a woman's heart is by punching another guy in the face.
What? No, that is
That's
not
it.
correct.
That is the way
inaccurate.
to get any woman. Just punch somebody in the face and they will fall in love. Kind of like Caitlin, who's on the phone for a second date update right now. She met a dude named James out at the club. A bunch of other guys were being kind of creepy, and then James stepped in and started to fight one of them. They didn't actually throw punches, but they pushed back and forth, and then he got kicked out by bouncers. She went outside to thank him for his heroic efforts, and then they struck up a conversation, started making out, and then they went back to her place, and she woke up the next morning. He was gone, but he did leave his sweater, and she even texted him with a cute picture in his sweater, like, I got your sweater, I come get it. I don't know if that's exactly what she said, but
and it's exactly how her voice sounds, too.
Yeah, exactly. But he hasn't responded to her at all, and she's wondering why, so we'll find out in just a second.
And if it was just a one-night thing, I mean, maybe that's all he was looking for. Why are you expecting more, I guess?
I don't know. I just think that nowadays there are no like knight in shining armors, and the fact that this guy was so brave and he stood up for me and my friends, it's really rare. It was just a lot of fun. And I think we have a lot of chemistry, so I just want to speak with him.
Okay. Well, dial this phone number right now and see if we can get him on the phone. You ready?
Okay.
Here we go.
Hello?
Hey, is this James?
Yes.
Hey, what's up, James? How are you? This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Who are you?
Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the morning. It's a radio show.
Hi.
Hi.
What's going on?
Not much, man. What's going on with you?
Just working and...
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
Yeah. Work sucks, huh?
Did I win anything?
No, I'm actually calling you because we got an email about you.
Oh, okay. Is something wrong?
I don't know. I'm hoping to find out from you. We got an email about you from somebody who listens to our show. Her name is Caitlin.
Oh, okay.
And you hung out with Caitlin the other day. And by hung out, I mean everything hung out.
Okay.
Okay.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know who she is. I'm not sure if I really want to get into that situation again.
We do a segment on our show called the Second Date Updates, where if you go out with somebody and end up not calling them back, they can email us to get you on the phone and ask what happened. And Caitlin told us how you guys met. She told us you guys spent the night together. She also said she's been trying to get a hold of you, but you won't call her back or text her back or anything.
Yeah, I don't know if I want to get more involved than I already am with her.
Do you think she's just like drama? I mean, she told us how you like pushed a guy at the club that was bugging them.
Yeah, those guys are douchebags, but she was like
sending me these photos that were like risque. And well, first off, she was wearing a sweater, and she sent me this photo with a sweater on.
Yeah, she told us that you left your sweater there, and she tried to be cute and text you a picture with your sweater on. And you didn't even respond to that.
I know, I felt really bad for her. Like, you're so vulnerable when you send pictures like that, and then to get, like, zero response.
I know. The thing is, I didn't go out with a sweater that night, so it's not my sweater.
Oh, okay.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I went out with a jacket, and I came home with my jacket.
So you think she sent you a picture in another dude's sweater thinking that it was yours?
Yeah, that's what I'm getting at. I'm saying that she sent a text wearing the sweater, and she said she found it in her sheets. And so I'm just thinking, I don't know whose sweater that is or how many other sweaters she has.
Oh, my God. That is so
I could
embarrassing
see
for her.
I could see being like, whoa, that's kind of a little too much.
Like, whoa, those were dirty sheets.
Yeah, I don't even want to think about that.
Oh, man. Before the sweater picture happened, did you have every intention of seeing her again?
I mean, yeah, we had a great time. I can't complain about the night. I didn't like that I was getting texts with other dudes' sweaters on.
Yeah, I can understand that. You might not like this as well, James. Caitlin is actually on the other line listening and wants to talk to you.
Hey, James.
Oh, no.
So are you telling me that that was not your sweater that was at my
Oh,
house?
Lord. I didn't know you were on the phone, so, I shouldn't have maybe said what I said, but yeah, no, I didn't.
That's not your sweater.
No, that's not my sweater.
Okay, so whose is it then?
Who think he knows?
Yeah, I mean,
How would he
I
know?
think you probably know better than James.
I don't know whose sweater that is. Maybe you know. I would hope you would know whose sweater is laying around in your sheets.
Look, I swear you were wearing it. I even remember hugging you, and it smelled really good. It smelled like your cologne, and it had to have been yours. I mean, there's no doubt in my mind about that.
No, I'm pretty sure. I think I know if it's my sweater, and I don't know. Maybe you should ask the last person you slept with.
Well, I mean, I had a Tinder date last week, but that was a whole week ago. Like, I would have noticed it by now.
Okay, so that was the last time you hooked up, was like a week before me?
Yeah, I mean, there was another guy the weekend before that, but we didn't really even get to anything that night. So
Listen, it is fine for Caitlin to be an adult woman who enjoys sexual experiences. That is a totally fine thing.
Yeah, no, that is fine. She's fine being whoever she wants, but maybe make sure when you're texting the guy a picture of his sweater, make sure it's the actual owner of the sweater.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean, you don't necessarily, like anybody, like if you're not with anybody, you can do whatever you want with whoever you want, but you don't necessarily want to know about it, you know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
I'm interested now, like, finding the owner of this sweater.
Yeah, maybe you guys can go out, like, not necessarily on even a date, just go out and try to find who the sweater belongs to.
Oh my God. Wait, I think I know what happened.
I think what happened is you sent him a picture in another dude's sweater. What do you think happened?
The sweater wasn't from a guy that I was with. My roommate. I let her use my bed to get it on with guys. Yeah.
What? No, Caitlin, don't do that. Stay with
that's
the
almost
truth.
That's
The
almost
truth is
worse than if
better.
it was like actually a dude that you hooked up with.
No, I mean, my room is a lot cleaner than hers. Like, I let her get away with it once in a while, but...
Caitlin, don't do this. And how gross that you're letting her do that and then, like, not cleaning things up afterwards. Like, all of
wash
it. Like,
the
that is a
sheets.
much worse situation for you, Caitlin.
Look, James, like, this doesn't have to affect us. Like, I'm so sorry. Like, it was probably her guy that she was sleeping with. Let's just forget this happened, okay? Because now I know that it wasn't your sweater, okay? So can we give this another shot, or...
James, would you like to go on a second date with Caitlin? We will pay for it.
I mean, you were enjoying your time up until that sweater picture. And it was an honest mistake. It's not like she's cheating on anyone.
Can I just ask you a question, Caitlin?
Yeah?
Do you ever wash your sheets?
It's a very good question, James.
I do, okay?
I'm down to go out again, for sure, as long as you get rid of every dude's shirts and shoes that are left all around the place.
I feel like that's fair.
Got a lot of cleaning up to do, huh?
That's a fair assessment.
Hey, this was just my roommate that was messing things up for us. So, yeah, we can go out. But just
Okay.
don't think
I was
that I'm
just
that type
messing
of
with
person
you.
that's just sleeping around, because I'm not that person.
She's not that type of girl, James. She
okay
slept
if
with you
you
after
are.
meeting you for 4 minutes at a bar, but still not that type of girl.
James was different.
Yeah,
It's
I know.
okay, Caitlin. It's okay.
Well,
Club, it's totally cool.
cool. We'll send you guys out again, and this is the first successful second date update I think we've had in a while.
Yeah, you were right.
All right. Sounds good. I can't wait to see you again.
Okay, I'm excited to see you too, James.
All right, cool.
And James, if you go over to her house and there is no roommate, then you might want to think twice. And Caitlin, go find a roommate.